So here we're going to go over subject-verb agreement. First, we need to understand what that even means, right? What is subject-verb agreement? Well, a verb is an action word, right? So it's words like take or jump or walk, right? They're action words, right? And every action needs something doing that action. That is the subject, right? So basically, the verb and the subject go together, and they actually have to agree, right? So you might say he walks, but you wouldn't say they walks, right? That's subject-verb agreement, right? The subject, they, and the verb, walk, have to agree, all right? So I think the best way to see this and learn it is through examples. So I have 4 examples here, each sentence containing an error, subject-verb agreement error. So if we look at number 1, it says, the fire department as well as the police department are planning a training day. All right. At first, you might think this sounds perfectly fine because it's the fire department and the police department who are planning a training day. But actually, it's only the fire department. It's only the fire department that is planning a training day. The only time 2 subjects like the fire department and the police department will come together to be a plural subject is with and. So if this said the fire department and the police department, then it would be are planning a training day, because you would be basically they are planning a training day. But any other version is just the fire department. So if I have the fire department including the police department, well, no, it's still just the fire department. If I have the fire department with the help of the police department, that's still not plural, right? It's still just the fire department, all right? So you want to be careful, all right? One tip that you can use is any phrase between 2 commas that adds extra unneeded information in your sentence, you actually can just cross out. So here we could have just crossed out as well as the police department. All right, so then when we read our sentence, it's the fire department are planning a training day. And that's clearly wrong, right? It should be the fire department is planning a training day. All right, if we go to number 2, this is something they love doing on the SAT. The team of soccer players are playing well. You might think that sounds totally fine because they're talking about the soccer players are playing well. But who in the sentence is actually playing well? It's the team. And you only have one team, right? So it's the team is playing well. Okay, they love doing this, right? This sounds like a group of people, but it's actually talking about one group, not the soccer players themselves. Okay, so you want to be aware of tricks like that as well. All right, number 3. We found out that the role saturated fats play in heart attacks have been vastly exaggerated. All right. Well, what's been vastly exaggerated in this sentence? Is it we? Have we been vastly exaggerated? No, that doesn't make any sense, right? Is it the saturated fats that have been vastly exaggerated? Not really the saturated fats either, right? Heart attacks? No, it's not the heart attacks that have been exaggerated. It's actually this hidden word right here, the role, right? The role, and now we see the problem, right? The role have been vastly exaggerated. That's no good. It should be the role has been vastly exaggerated, okay? So whenever you see any verb like have, right, or even play here, right, we want to make sure that the thing that is doing that action matches. All right. Last but not least, this is a special rule. So number 4, it says neither my teammates nor my coach have given me the schedule. All right. Well, whenever you use neither, nor, or either or, the verb, so the verb here has to match the second word that shows up. So in this case, my coach. All right. So would you say my coach have given me the schedule? No, right? You would say the coach has given me the schedule. So this sentence altogether should read, neither my teammates nor my coach has given me the schedule. All right. Now what if these two things were inverted? So it said neither my coach nor my teammates. Well, then teammates would be the second thing to show up. So you would be reading, my teammates have given me the schedule. So that sentence would be, neither my coach nor my teammates have given me the schedule. All right, so that's a special rule, only applies to neither nor or either or. Just make sure you remember that, right? Match the verb with the second thing that shows up. All right, and that's subject-verb agreement. As long as you're asking yourself for every verb, what is doing the action, you should be able to find the one word that is doing that action, and then you can see, do they match?